Hello. Thanks for joining us again on the channel. Okay, yes, we've tried so many of these. Too many probably. But this one stands out. It caught me off guard. Let's figure out why together. Quick note before we begin. There's a discount link in the description and the top comment if you want to check it out. Now, let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details.
Let's begin by examining the insights provided by our first reviewer.
This reviewer was struggling for a long time with persistent Wi-Fi issues in their multi-story smart home, where dead zones, especially on the rooftop, were a constant source of frustration. After an extensive 5-month search that involved testing numerous popular and high-end networking solutions, they finally found a system that resolved all their problems. After setting up this mesh Wi-Fi system, the difference was night and day. It effortlessly handles a demanding network of over 40 connected devices, ranging from smart speakers and lights to security products from various manufacturers. Our reviewer reports that their entire house is now covered with a stable signal, and they have experienced zero network issues since the installation. The mobile application is a standout feature, praised for being fast, intuitive, and incredibly easy to use. The guest network also functions flawlessly, providing simple and secure access for visitors. Specific improvements were immediately noticeable. Smart speakers, which previously suffered from latency and would cut out while streaming music, now work perfectly. The smart door lock is snappy and responsive, operating just as it should. While this client noted that another system they tested offered slightly faster peak speeds in certain areas, that performance came at the cost of constant disconnects and compatibility headaches. This new router, however, prioritizes stability above all else, delivering consistent and reliable performance throughout the home. For anyone with a complex smart home environment and numerous connected devices, this reviewer found this mesh system to be the definitive solution after a long and frustrating journey with other brands.
Fantastic. Now, let's see what insights our next reviewer has to offer.
This reviewer recently upgraded their home network and wanted to share their experience. They replaced an older Wi-Fi 5 node in their existing mesh Wi-Fi system with this new Wi-Fi 6 router. A key concern was ensuring it worked seamlessly with the older components and could handle the improved speeds from switching to a fiber optic internet connection. The initial setup proved to be a bit tricky, and our reviewer needed assistance from tech support. Thankfully, they found the support team to be excellent, patient, and knowledgeable, although it did require dedicating some time and having a tablet readily available alongside a mobile phone for about an hour. This client also compared this new router to the one offered by their internet provider. While a direct comparison of the whole mesh network against a single provider-supplied router wasn't possible, they were able to directly compare this router's performance to the provider's unit. Ultimately, the provided router was returned, as this one seemed to perform just as well in their 2500 SQFT home. After a day or so of gathering data using various devices throughout the house, this reviewer found that the signal strength of this new router was comparable to the provider's router and a noticeable improvement over their previous setup. Furthermore, they observed significantly improved overall speeds, with the new router working alongside their older mesh nodes compared to the old configuration. In essence, the performance of this new router was on par with the provided unit. In conclusion, the client stated that both routers physically look identical. The best part of upgrading to this router was that it seamlessly integrated with the pre-existing mesh network hardware and passwords. However, the reviewer suggests being prepared to contact tech support if you encounter any complexity during installation. Fortunately, they found the tech support to be easily accessible, patient, and technically.
Excellent. Let's find out what our next reviewer has to share about their experience.
This reviewer found this mesh Wi-Fi system to be a pretty solid choice for home use, despite its price point placing it near the lower end of commercial-grade networking options. It's definitely marketed towards consumers, but our reviewer noted that it lacks some of the more robust security features you'd typically find in a true commercial setup. That being said, it's still a top-tier consumer system, and this client was impressed with some of its features. Setting it up was a breeze using the associated app, and it provided a strong, stable connection throughout their entire house. One minor annoyance was the parental control feature. Our reviewer wished it was easier to block specific websites network-wide. While it's possible for those with more advanced networking knowledge, the app only allows blocking on a device-by-device basis, which can be a bit tedious. On the plus side, this system supports WPA3 encryption for compatible devices, which is a nice security bonus. The channel finder feature is also a great addition, as it scans network channels and suggests the best assignments to optimize performance. This is particularly helpful for users who don't understand how Wi-Fi channels work. Overall, this reviewer believes this is one of the best consumer-grade mesh systems available. However, they felt the price was a bit steep, especially considering the limited number of LAN ports on the device. If you're looking for something for your business, this client would recommend exploring options from Ubiquiti or SonicWall. Something they learned for their own business is that commercial equipment does not include a WPS button. A final thought, they also recommend disabling the WPS functionality on this device, as it could potentially be a security vulnerability.
That's all for today. If you liked this, hit that like button and subscribe. Let's keep the conversation going in the comments.